Okay, everybody. As long as we haven't lost the Wi-Fi feed here in Wichita, we are back for the second game of the day for the Springfield Spirit varsity hockey team. So we are obviously in the other rink here at the Wichita Ice Center, much smaller, frankly very dangerous. We're standing in front of about a 3-foot glass divider here that any sort of clearing pass, and Dayton and I are going to be hugging on each other.
Yeah, so you may see a live knockout of one of your,
exactly.
One of your announcers.
So we are here. We're in the second round. This is actually the third round, semifinals of the Marshall Varsity playoffs. We're up against the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs. Okay, go ahead and throw that bracket up. Yeah, and we're going to throw the bracket up on the screen here, so you can see we've got our opponents set up here, the Ice Hogs. If we win today, we go to the championship game tomorrow to face either Carriage Club or the Wichita Thunder. Now, both the Northwest Arkansas NWA Ice Hogs and the Wichita Thunder are fighting a little bit of a handicap here. Pardon? Absolutely. The Ice Hogs and the Thunder both have split players on their varsity team and their junior varsity team.
Yes.
So the NW Ice Hogs, about half the team just got off the ice from a JV game. Literally off the ice long enough to Zamboni it and get back on. And so there's a little bit of a fatigue factor that might come into play here. Sorry, folks, if this broadcast is a little bit louder than the other one. It's, again, a different rink. There's a lot less room in here.
And we are right next to the ice, so every slap of the puck we can hear very loudly, as you probably can as well.
Absolutely. So let's see, where are we at now? So in the other bracket, Wichita and Carriage Club. Zane Lutzke, our goalie, keeps throwing pucks at us here. We can't hear a thing, and I'm worried about my dental work, frankly.
Yes.
So the Carriage Club upset in their game to go to the semifinals against Wichita, which that should be a good game later on tonight. And then Wichita will have played 4 games split between varsity and junior varsity. So that's going to be their 4th game in less than 24 hours, as is Northwest Arkansas here. Both have big benches, though, so they've got lots of kids to split between. And Northwest Arkansas has got 2 goalies, as does Spirit, so they're able to split time there and hopefully save some legs. So earlier in the season, we split the series with Northwest Arkansas. We've been partner clubs with them for years. We've always had good rivalries with Arkansas, and a lot of the kids know each other. And so I'm hoping for a really good game here, as we usually do against them.
Yep, and it's the team that we have probably played more than any other team because we're close enough. We do play a lot of friendlies, some off-season, some early season.
Absolutely. We played some tournaments together, split teams, adding teams together. So this should be a good one. And Spirit in their red uniforms, and Arkansas staying in their home whites from the previous game. And we are gathering up around the goalies and getting ready to get started here. So all of you at home, we're going to try to do some shout outs here during the game. Want to give a quick shout out to some of our fans that are tuning in from around the country. We've got fans in New York City. My sister Katie and Josh Powell are watching from the Big Apple.
All right.
My sister Taryn and husband Jay Limmery and my two nieces, Maeve and Zeta, are tuning in from Colorado. I've got my uncles Greg and Kevin in LA, California, tuning in. I've got my brother down in Houston, Kurt Hibbs, tuning in. Dayton, where do you got people tuning in from?
Springfield primarily. We've got Mimi Lovin, Gavin's grandmother, and Papa Bergman, Gavin's grandfather, both tuning in for the game here.
So we just started gathering up names, so if we miss some people, we apologize.
And I'm guessing Graham Lovin is also tuning in. probably with some
probably
friends
with
to watch the
buddies.
game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was part of the team last year that made it to the championship game and played their hearts out.
Absolutely.
In a heartbreaker. Yeah, more overtimes than I've ever seen, but they played their hearts out. It was a lot of fun.
So we are doing the lineups here as Northwest Arkansas call out their players, skating out to the blue line. Again, we have a lot of familiarity with this team. A lot of kids know each other. So here's the starting lineup for the Spirit. Eric Life at defense, skating to the blue line. And number 55, Nickel Daniger. Good time for a shout out to the whole Daniger clan in the St. Louis area. And as well as AJ Daniger in Springfield. Wyatt Worth and his aunt and uncle, Mike and Carissa and Willard. Dayton Lovin, already mentioned Gavin Lovin's family. And Tyler Kane. I didn't get a chance to talk to Tyler's parents to see if anyone was tuning in around, so I feel bad for not having someone for him.
Yeah, it was hard to catch everybody.
It was, especially since it was my bright idea like 2 minutes ago. Not a lot of research went into this one. All right, doesn't look like we're going to do the anthem. And so the kids are getting their helmets on, and we are getting ready to drop this puck and play some hockey.
Let's do that hockey.
Let's do that hockey as, what was the character's name? Doggone it,
I don't recall.
On it. It's Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper, and his name was, doggone it, I'm going to Google that. There's a reason they invented the internet, and it wasn't for us to wonder about these kind of things.
Again, we're missing Kurt this weekend. He probably would have a whole sheet
Kurt
up already.
Kurt is obviously the professional in this organization, and we're just trying to get by from him. So we would like to give a shout out to the Kurt and Cindy Bussin and Cal Bussin family. We're missing them this weekend, and here we go. Puck is dropped. Tyler Kane takes it, and Wyatt Worth tries to stick it in, but Ice Hogs get it, bouncing around in the neutral zone. And finally, the Ice Hogs get some control, and they get a little shot off. Goes to Cale Parker in the pipes here. And shot from around to the goal line, picked up by the Spirit. Spirit's trying to break it out. Oh, big bounce off of Arkansas player, Nick Daniger. Oh, gets caught in the ref's feet there. Diagonal pass across. Wyatt Worth circles back around, looking for a little room. Poke checked away by Arkansas. Cale Parker sends it out for his assist and picked up by Arkansas, poked in by Kane. Kane goes around somebody. Oh, goalie has to make a little bit of a stop there. Comes out, picked up by Worth in the near corner. Comes out to Kane. Kane over to Daniger. Daniger with a big shot. Rebound out to Kane. Kane around the back of the net and cycles it back around. Arkansas picks it up. They're on the far wall there. Tyler Kane gets over to fight for it. Comes to Daniger. Daniger shot again. Deflected into the near corner. Worth in the near corner sends it in. Picked up by Lovin around back and out to Daniger again. Big shot.
Oh,
and
there
a
it is.
goal.
Nicholas Daniger.
Absolutely. So third time's the charm on that same shot. Just go ahead and keep getting it out to that point. Throw it in. Here's the replay. Tyler Kane working in the far corner, gets it out to Daniger again. Third time's the charm, sends it in. That one did look like it stayed on the ice, didn't it?
Yeah, it sailed. Yeah. We had some velocity on it.
I'm a big fan of that shot because that provides for a lot of rebound opportunities, but we didn't need it on that one. So with that goal, let's give another quick shout out to the Donna Brinkley, who is viewing in, and the Alsop clan in Dallas. Puck's in the neutral zone, picked up by Northwest Arkansas. They try to send it in, but Calvin Wheeler's there to stop it and send it on. Gets up to Zon Werner. Zon Werner takes it in. Delayed penalty, and looks like it's going to be against Arkansas. John Brown keeps it in, picked up by Zon Werner at the blue line. He makes a move, skating it in, can't quite keep the handle, so he centers it, and puck comes down. Puck is laying there. And finally, Arkansas touches it up for the delayed penalty. Not sure what the call was there. Did you see the call, Scott? Okay.
I saw several potential calls, but I'm not sure which one it actually is.
But it is against Arkansas, and so we're going to get our first look in this game at the power play. Cale Parker out here at the blue line doing some work on his equipment and got a little bit of a stoppage of time there for that. while he checks things out. Looks like he's working on a lace under his skate there. Hopefully that's all it is.
The official call from the referee, he motioned for roughing.
Okay, all right. So Brady's mom and grandma are tuning in from Springfield. And as I said, the Alsups are tuning in from Dallas. Scott Lutsky says that they love him, but I'll let them decide on that. And Grandma Donna's tuning in. Donna Brinkley, Leanne in Lebanon. I believe that's Houston Brackett's girlfriend. She's tuning in from Lebanon. And again, Mike and Carissa from Willard are tuning in for Wyatt. And we're still working on some gear from Cale Parker. Looks like he's on his feet and ready to go. Skates back to the pipes. So out on the ice, we've got Major Carden, Johnson, and Kallenberger. Again, mixing up these lines a little bit. Brady Allen and Nick Daniger out at the blue line. Johnson to take the drop. Allen over to Daniger. Carden in to shoot. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson with a shot. Comes up the far wall. Picked up by Arkansas. And they clear it out. That is an actual shot on goal. And Cale's going to pass it out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Kallenberger. Kallenberger to Johnson. Johnson carries it in. Loses the handle, but he sends it over. Picked up by Arkansas. Arkansas is going to get it out. Big hit by Daniger. Puck comes into the neutral zone off Arkansas. Picked up by Carden. Carden is looking for an outlet pass to Kallenberger. Kallenberger dances it in. Carden chases it down, pokes it into the corner, chases it into the corner, hits the brakes. He's got it. He's still fighting against two people. He's got the centering pass over to Worth. Worth turns the corner and takes a shot. He picks it up in the near corner trying to center it. And Kane and Worth are out there. Carden skates off for a change, and Arkansas is going to clear the puck all the way down. Down behind the goal line, picked up by Zong Werner behind the net, and going to be then dropped in for Lovin. Lovin's going to skate it up the far side. Lovin's got speed, gets across the blue line, takes it in, beats somebody. Poked away at the last second by an Arkansas player. Arkansas comes up the near side, and we have a slash call. Looks like it's going to go on the Spirit.
It's all right, shake it off, no big deal. Keep playing.
So Spirit's going to go on the penalty kill for the last 30 seconds. I'm sorry, it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for the last 36 of this power play. And then we'll go on the penalty kill for, what's the math on that, Dayton? Roughly like 3 minutes, right? So 4-on-4, looks like we've got T. Kane, we've got Wheeler, John Brown, and
Gavin Lovin with the puck.
Gavin Lovin. Puck goes around behind the net, picked up by John Brown, stopped by Northwest Arkansas. Cross ice pass coming to Kane. Kane's got the blue line. Kane dances around. Poked away by Arkansas. And centering pass by Lovin over to Kane, almost squeaks through. And picked up by Kane on the far side. He's fighting for it, looking for a breakaway. In the meantime, he's just killing time, which is really smart on his part. And here comes Arkansas with it. Stolen away by Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin fights for it, drops it back to Kane. Kane's going to take it in and get a shot off. Bounce back behind the net. Kane's still fighting for it, doing Tyler Kane things.
Yes.
And he sends it back into the corner. And now we are on the penalty kill for the next minute and 7 seconds, but Spirit putting a lot of pressure on the puck here, making the Arkansas players really work to get it out of their own zone. And finally they get it in the neutral zone. Big hit by Gavin Lovin at the blue line. That is what you get when you don't have your head up. And Arkansas skates it in, pushes it against the pads of Cale Parker, and cleared out by John Brown. John Brown drops it for Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin fights for it in the far corner, and then he clears it out. That's going to go the length of the ice. 30 seconds left in the penalty.
And now
we've got a line change here. We've got Allen and Robb, Carden and Shimp out there for the rest of this penalty kill. Robb puts some pressure on the puck. They skate it through the neutral zone. Here comes Arkansas. Big hit by Shimp up against the wall there. They drop it back, and a quick shot bounces off of Carden's shin pads. Carden fighting in the near corner. Carden takes a big hit and still keeping it in. Carden gets right back up, fighting in the near corner with Brady Allen. Carden steps up to get the puck. Brady Allen clears it out. Still picked up by Arkansas. They managed to skate in, and we've got a penalty, and I think that's going to go on Spirit again. So this isn't good here. Who do we got? All right, no one's fessing up, which I like to see. Ref goes over to grab somebody.
It's a hook on Brady Allen.
So really just that fighting in the corner ended up in a bit of a hook, and so we're going to be on the penalty kill for another 2 minutes here.
Yeah, this can be disastrous. We've run into some games where this has been a problem, and it has been the difference in the game. Let's hope the Spirit get out of this trouble and get back on the move full strength.
Absolutely. That's the dangerous clearing pass right there that we're looking to avoid.
Speaking of,
Dayton and I both ducking for that rim out on the glass clear out. Brackett puts pressure on the puck. Wyatt Worth sends it in. It's not sure why they're calling that. It's a penalty kill, so there's no offside. And so Wyatt Worth shot the puck from the neutral zone, which if it was even strength and offsides, that would have been a drop. But for some reason, they've dropped it in the Spirit zone.
There we go.
Big clearing pass by Nick Daniger, goal line to goal line in the air. Houston Brackett chasing it down, pressuring the puck. He comes up with it. Houston Brackett's trying to center it. Arkansas gets it away, and they come out trying to break it up. Houston Brackett with the unending motor puts a stick on. Turn and look. Arkansas had a chance there. Puck bounced away from them. They've got it behind the back of the net, and they take it in the far corner. They try to set something up. Out to the blue line, and a big shot. Tipped in out by Daniger if they're offsides, and here comes Wyatt Worth. He's got some room, sends it into the far diagonal corner, and they go for a line change. Here comes Will Peters, Wheeler, and John Brown looking for our fourth here, and that's Matthew Skabinski. Wait, he goes back off, and we've got Johnson on line. So they send it deep, played by Cale Parker behind the net, rimmed out by Wheeler behind the net. Andrew Johnson's got a little bit of breakaway, fighting through people.
Oh man, fighting hard.
Yeah, fighting very hard. And we are 25 seconds left in this penalty. Here comes the Ice Hogs. Wheeler D's up, puts a body on the player, sends it around the back of the neck. And they are trying to circle around and get a pop. They drop it back. Andrew Johnson not fooled by the drop pass at all, puts a body on him. Arkansas brings it around to the near side, looking for an outlet pass. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Arkansas trying to get a shot off. Good pressure by the Spirit to not let that happen. Puck bounces the length of the ice, and here goes Gabe Kallenberger fighting for it in the far corner. He's going to go down there. Got no help with him, though, but he comes up with it, fighting for it hard, and here comes On Werner to help. Puck comes out, and it does bounce out, chased by John Brown. John Brown's going to get there first, gain possession, and he's going to try to send it up the wall, but he's fighting for it. Got help from Peters. Peters sticks a stick in there, comes out with it. Gabe Kallenberger takes a big hit, but he gets it into the zone. It's picked up by Zon Werner. Werner's got it out to Kallenberger, and then, John Brown and him fight over it a little bit, and they can't quite get it in. Zon Werner picks it up, and Northwest Arkansas manages to clear it out, and they come across the neutral zone. Drop back pass. They take it in the far side, and John Brown tries to go down to pick it. Almost a tip off the skate there of Will Peters, fighting for a centering pass.
Oh, wow, dangerous spot here.
Just laying there, and here comes Wheeler. He gets it out to the blue line. It's offsides.
Yep.
So probably a good whistle for us to get.
Yep, there was a lot of action there.
A lot of action going along. Arkansas putting a lot of pressure on that one and keeping the puck live in the zone. And so really a good thing that Calvin Wheeler sent it out of the zone. So we are 5-on-5, 6:34 left in the first period, 1-0 Spirit. Tyler Kane takes the puck, and he's got a little bit of breakaway. He's got a couple people to beat, and Tyler Kane skating in, and just blocked by the goalie. Good job by the goalie, and they're looking for a centering pass. They've got Worth sitting up front, and they cycle it back around. Tyler Kane, he's in the high dot. Tries to get it over in the far corner. And picked up by Lovin. Lovin to Worth. Worth in behind the net. Worth looking to center it. Worth fighting for it. Takes it off the the skate out to the point. Brady Allen throws it in, tipped by Tyler Kane, but it goes high and out of play. Almost hit the Zamboni, I think, there.
Pretty close.
No netting around this rink anywhere.
Just glad it wasn't coming this way.
Yes, I am glad too. So we're going to get a wholesale line change. What do we got here? Peters, Gunnar Beaver, Skabinski, Daniger, and Life out at the blue line. Drop to the Arkansas goalie's right. Beaver and Skabinski clog the crease. Peters takes the drop. He wins it out to Life. Life sends it into the corner. Chased down around the back of the net by Skabinski, far corner. Sends it out. Picked up by the Ice Hogs. They're trying to clear it out. And there's Eric Life and Nickel Daniger managed to get their hands on it. Diagonal pass into the Arkansas offensive zone, picked up by Arkansas. They're looking for a centering pass. Eric Life fighting on the boards. He manages to get the puck and just can't get it out by Gunnar Beaver, and they manage to swipe it back. And Skibinski backhands it into the neutral zone, but picked up by the Ice Hogs. Here comes Eric Life with the puck. Oh, just got it swiped from him, and a shot. Cale Parker right into the chest. He managed to smother it. So the Ice Hogs putting some real pressure out on there. Here's the replay. Misplay there at the blue line. Ice Hogs just grab it real quick, skate through, and get a quick shot off. Really good job jumping on the opportunity there to get a good shot.
Yeah, this is a really aggressive game
Absolutely.
we've come to expect from Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah, and they jump on the loose pucks, and they take advantage of opportunities. Carden takes the drop to the right, goes into the far corner, picked up by the Ice Hogs around the back of the net. They try to cycle it up, but here comes Carden up the near corner. He passes it diagonal across to Brackett. Brackett tries to take it into the blue line, and Gage Robb pokes it in, and just out in the neutral zone, sitting deep. That was action. Not sure what happened here. Okay, so they're saying that was another shot from the neutral zone, and because the goalie played it, they're acting like it was a shot on goal. Our statistician, Scott Lutsky, is saying that he caught it outside the line of the net, which, in all honesty, probably only Scott knows that. And so they're going to bring it all the way back down, drop to Cale Parker's right. Carden takes the drop, Brackett to his right, and ties up in the skates, and the Arkansas comes up with it, poked away by Carden. That picked up by Arkansas. They skated in, looking for a shot. There's a shot,
nice
blocked away by Parker. Brackett sends it out, goes in the neutral zone. Chased by Gage Robb. He's got Carden to follow him. Gage Robb's trying to get there first, fighting for it against Arkansas. Robb goes down. Arkansas picks it up. Poked away, but comes out by Arkansas, and here they come. They've got 3-on-2. Wheeler makes them make a move, and they send it back behind the net. And here comes John Brown over to Brackett. Gets intercepted by Arkansas, and big shot goes into Cale Parker, and he smothers it between the pads.
Another nice save.
Another good shot. Shots on goal here, 6-6. Here's the replay. They poke it over into the near side, and just another quick shot from the top of the circle, and Cale Parker has to drop down and smother it. Zahn Werner to take the drop. Johnson and Kallenberger out there with him, and they're trying to get it out. Here comes Kallenberger, make the break. Johnson, just gets there. He's looking for the centering puck. And we've got a person down. Not sure what this is. Net's off. So Andrew Johnson making a great breakaway off of the poke at the blue line. Had Kallenberger chasing with him. Looked like he got just kind of dragged down in the hockey, and they slid into the netting.
Yep.
And so net's off. No penalty on it, but we're going to get a drop to the goalie's right. Zahn Werner to take the drop. Allen at Shimp at the blue line. Comes back to the D, picked up by Arkansas. They skated through the neutral zone looking for a pass, and poked away by Brady Allen. Centering pass coming from Arkansas. Again, big D by Johnson. Poked away by Werner. Werner managed to get it across ice. Here comes Werner in the neutral zone. This is a big hitting game, guys. They are playing hard to the puck, as Arkansas has really done this whole season. And a big shot by Brady Allen from the point, and it's going to be picked up in the corner by Arkansas. Turn and shot in by Werner. He kept it in and got a shot off, picked up by Johnson. Oh, dropped in the back, picked up by Arkansas. They're going to try to get it out. Oh, can't quite pick it up by Kane. And here is a cross-ice pass, and Brady Allen D'ing up on the Arkansas player, managed to turn him around. No shot, poked away by Arkansas or by Springfield. Schimp's going to pick it up in the far corner, takes it around behind the net. Schimp up to poked away. Oh, big hit in the corner, picked up by Kane. Kane to Worth. Worth dances around the player. Now he's got a headman pass to Johnson. Johnson across the blue line. Oh, tries to get a shot off, but poked away by Arkansas. It's going to be picked up by Kane in the near corner. He circles around. He's looking for a shot off. Oh, big shot. Rebound. Worth. 3 big shots. The goalie comes up big. Now Worth has got it again. Right in the crease. Gets a shot off. Tipped away. And it comes out to Eric Life. Eric Life is going to send it over to Daniger. Daniger for a shot. Goes really high above, but kept in. Picked up by Life. Life to Kane. Kane tries to center it. Picked up by Daniger in the far hash marks into the corner. And Kane behind the net, poked into the corner. Here comes Kane. Kane's looking for some room, drops it out to, cycles it back to Lovin. Kane behind the net, picked up in front by Worth. Worth gets a shot off. Goalie standing up big in the crease, and not sure what this was.
Whistle.
Not sure what the whistle was. I think it was net off again. Yeah, they're adjusting the net, so minute 56 left in the first period, 1-0 Spirit, and wholesale line change by the Spirit. We've got Lowe, Peters, and Gunnar Beaver out. Looks like we've got Daniger and Life at the blue line. Peters to take the drop. Lowe and Gunnar to clog the crease. Peters wins the draw, takes it behind the back of the net. He's looking for a centering pass, goes out to Daniger. Daniger sends it in hard and low, picked up by Nick Lowe. Standing in the back door. He's going to fight for it on the hash marks on the near side. Gunnar Beaver over to help. And Arkansas trying to clear it. Peters with a centering pass. Good job across, but no one home. Fought in the corner, rimmed around by Arkansas. Life to pick it up on the near side. Sends it back around. Arkansas is going to try to clear this out. Fight by Gunnar Beaver in the far corner. Helped by Peters. Puck is frozen on the wall. And finally rimmed out by Arkansas, but it's going to come over here to Life. Life's going to grab it. He throws it back into the corner. Big rebound in front of the net, but picked up by Arkansas. 1 minute left in the period. Back over here to Life. Life sends it into the corner and picked up by Peters. Peters in the corner trying to be centered, but picked up by Arkansas, and here comes Arkansas. They managed to get it out. Going to be picked up by Daniger. Daniger takes it around the back of his own net, hits the brakes to reverse course, and he sends it out to the wall. And here comes Daniger. Daniger's got the stride going now on a give and go, and he sends it in deep, and he's going to stride around, and they're going for a line change. Daniger tying it up. He centers it, and we're offsides now, so we've got to touch up. Great effort by Daniger there.
Very, very good.
You know, really to send it in, fight for it, and give his team a chance to get a line change, and almost got a good centering pass for a shot off there all at once. Here comes Wheeler. Wheeler takes it into the blue line, and he sends it down around the back of the net for the dump and chase. Comes up to Johnson on the far side. John Brown shoots it, bounces off an Arkansas player. Johnson fights for it, comes up for Werner. Still poking around into the far corner. Gabe Caliber goes over to put pressure. Pressure by Zon Werner. And that is the end of the period. Sorry, everybody, I completely lost track of time there. I didn't even know what the time was left. But that is the end of the first period here in Wichita. We have an 8-6 shots on goal advantage by the Spirit, and it's 1-0.
Shout out to Spirit alum, AJ Daniger. Came up on the chat.
Oh, nice. AJ Daniger throwing a little chat in on the broadcast. Spirit alum now playing for the MSU D3 hockey team at Missouri State University. So we're getting even more hockey out of AJ that we all get to go watch and enjoy that. So thank you very much, AJ.
It's always fun.
For tuning in. I'm sure we've got, there's at least 3 or 4 alumni that we know are tuned in tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if Ryan Moon's tuned in. He plays with AJ on that team.
The
Matthew
Wassies
Garnier
are tune in. As we said, your son Graham is probably tuned in with some buddies. So what else are you going to do on a Saturday night but watch Spirit hockey, right?
I'm not sure how much snow is in Springfield, but if you have as much as we have here, hey, it's a great night to sit home and watch some hockey.
It's a great night to sit home and watch hockey. I know my wife, the lovely Ashley Carden, is sitting home with Elsa and Delaney Carden watching the game. And happy Valentine's Day to you, honey. I love you. As we sit here and the teams take a breather, you can really see the Arkansas team taking this rest seriously. They are on their fourth game. They're second in a row right here, so they're taking this opportunity to sit and rest their legs.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Fatigue doesn't seem to have set in. They've been playing a very fast, very
they
hard
have,
game.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that fatigue is a factor later.
Certainly fighting through that, and they've always been a hard-hitting, hard-hustling team. They win a lot of 50-50 pucks, so this is a good game so far. Really like to see it. I like the score right now, not going to lie to you there.
Yep.
I'd like to keep that lead and add to it. So, all right, the teams break up. Ref is out at the dot, waiting to drop the puck. We're going to switch sides for you here, folks. We're going to go left to right attack on your radio dial. Looks like we've got John Brown and Calvin Wheeler out as defensive pairings. We've got the white jersey line, Lovin, Kane, and Worth out for. So we've got 4 of the conference, all-conference team players out on the ice right now. A couple of seniors. Assistant captain. This is a good line. I like this setup here to start the second period, Dayton.
Yeah, we need to keep the momentum up and keep the shots on goal coming.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kel Parker making another little adjustment to his gear there. Like to get that settled and not have to worry about it.
Yep.
So Kel Parker's in the pipes and we are ready to go. Ref checks the goalies and he drops the puck. Tyler Kane takes the drop and pushed quickly by the Arkansas players, and they headman pass from Kane up to Worth. Worth skates it in. Worth to Worth to Lovin, and Lovin with a nifty little backhand, and it just gets blocked, and now we've got a whistle. Not sure what it is.
Looks like the net is off again.
So, you know, I got to say, that net down there behind the red jersey is not coming off as much. So... All right, so no change in lineups. Tyler Kane's going to take the drop to the goalie's right. Puck is on the ice. Tyler Kane gets it over to Worth. Worth into the corner. Worth skates it. Oh, big shot.
Nice hard shot.
Into the breadbasket of the goalie, but boy, he snapped it on. Here's the replay. He just takes the goal, or takes the puck, goes behind this goal line as a left-handed shooter is able to just lean in and get a quick one off from about 6 feet away. Tyler Kane takes the drop. Arkansas manages to break it out. Here comes the Sioux brothers, and they are going, tipped away by a skate, but they get a shot off. It goes high, and out to the point. Sends it right back into the corner, and bounced around behind the net. They're looking for a centering pass. Tyler Kane gets the puck and gets some control of it. Backhanded out by Wheeler. Wheeler out to Lovin. Lovin, intercepted by the Sioux brothers. And, Sean takes it in, and a backhanded shot picked up by Cale Parker, but deflected out and into the corner. John Brown's got it. He's going to look to set something up. So John Brown circles back around. Takes it in front of the net. Scary there. Wheeler, cross ice. Just can't quite get it out. Still in, and a lazy shot goes in on goal, but interrupted by the Spirit. Still trying to break it out. Here's Wyatt Worth at the cross ice. Pass. Tyler Kane's got it now. Tyler Kane, gets
nice
his glove
save
on it. Tyler Kane looking at that. I don't know which hole it was. Right under the left, the glove side over the pad, looking for it, and he snaps it off in a quick hand. So Worth with the good little, actually kind of lost the handle for the pass to Kyler, but Tyler saw a hole and looked for it. Couldn't quite get it there. All right, so Carden, Brackett, and Robb out on the ice. Carden gets the drop, and Arkansas picks up, tries to bounce it out. Poked in by Shemp, but Arkansas gets it again. Another headman pass, and interrupted. Now Shemp's going to take it behind the back of his net. Outlet pass to Brackett. Brackett up to Carden. Carden into the neutral zone. Carden chases it down. Going to look for it behind the zone. He's going to look for a centering pass, and there it goes through the crease. No one home to grab it, though. Outlet pass by Arkansas. Bounces back to Shemp. Shemp's got it gathered up. Big hit and pressure. That was a little bit late, but I guess they're not going to call it. Robb fighting on the near wall here, and it goes back out to Brady. Brady's going to send it up to Brackett. Brady pokes it ahead, but picked up by Arkansas. and Brackett is gonna send it up, and it goes out of play.
And they're
So we'll get a
ducking on
line
the other
change.
side of the
Yep,
rink.
Yep, absolutely. So a couple of good scoring chances there for the Spirit, and but just can't get him past that goalie. The goalie's playing really well. Got a good glove on him and keeping it out of there. But I like the chance if we just keep shooting, some good things will happen. 11-7 on the shots on goal. Sean Warner takes the shot, and Nickel, be careful! We're scared! Nickel Daniger shoots a hard one right at the moms here, and so he's fighting for it on the near boards, and John Warner backing him up, and John Warner comes in with it, and he just throws it in. Oh, big rebound there in front of the goalie, and they just pop it out, chased down by Eric Life. A little bit of pressure coming on. Popped out by Life, sends it back to the blue line, but picked up by Arkansas. Oh, turning right. Good shot right there by Arkansas, but it does bounce out. They send it back in, so they're offsides. Played by Cale Parker. Picked up by Life around the back of the net. Life's going to, bounce off of the skate and kept in by Arkansas, and they're going to turn for a shot. Cale Parker smothers it. Big hit out in the center by Arkansas on Nick Daniger. He sits there and collects himself. So here's the replay. Just a little bit of a misplay. Comes in, Arkansas grabs it, gets a shot off, and then big hit. Looks like Daniger was kind of skating the other way and just kind of got hit from the side. So just a little off-balance play there. All right, so white jersey line back on, rimmed around by Wheeler, taken out by Worth, but picked up by Arkansas. Arkansas with some good pressure here. Lovin's going to go fight forward in the corner. Lovin and Kane got it, but Arkansas comes up with it, and here they come. They come out skating, number 22, and they take it in. Might have been a little offsides there. Drop it back, but can't quite get it. And here comes Worth. Worth's got it, and he sends it over to Kane to Lovin. Lovin for the shot, and goal! Trademark Kane Lovin Worth passing in front of the net for the goal.
And that's what I was just going to say when we were talking earlier. What we really need to see is that tape-to-tape passing, so we can get the good shot.
And here's the replay. Worth takes it across, back to Lovin. Lovin off the skate, over to Worth and Kane. Looks like Lovin got it off of maybe off of his butt. He was falling in. Either way, it is now 2-0 with 11:29 left to go in the second period. Peters, Skabinski, and Lowe on the drop. Arkansas brings it in, D'd up by Brady. Got to get a shot from a wide angle by Arkansas, and nets off. So wonder if it is something to do with the ice here. Hold on just a second here, getting some feedback. Okay, everybody, we've got a net problem here. Refs are taking a look at that. And want to apologize if we're having a little trouble with the camera work here, but this is such a tight rink that we are literally have our camera 4 feet from the ice. And so when it's over in these corners or going by us, we're trying to make sure we keep the puck in the screen. Shot there by Arkansas.
Nice
Cale
save.
Parker.
Fantastic save by Cale Parker.
Sliding over to make the save on the backdoor shot. So get a replay here on that. Really good job by Cale. He's on the right side pipe on his knees and slides over with a good push to get the glove on that puck. Excellent job by Cale to shut the door there. But as we said, folks, we apologize for the camera work, but we are just right up on the play here, and there's not just a whole lot we can do and still keep the play in the camera. So puck goes around the back of the net. Schimp's going to chase it down and fight forward in the corner. Arkansas trying to get their hands on it. Oh, they get a shot off, but it turns and fires. Cale smothers it. So a lot of action in front of Cale Parker here.
Yes, there is.
Here's the replay. Puck goes just across again. Arkansas player grabs it and turns for a shot. Cale Parker tracking it the whole way. Drop is going to be to the left, so the white jersey line is back on. Kane to take the drop. Lovin in the crease, and Wyatt Worth on the far side. Got a little confusion here on the Arkansas side about who can come on, but now we settle down and we've got a drop here, and puck comes out to comes out. Headman pass up to Worth. Worth to Lovin. Oh, gets tipped away by Arkansas. Arkansas takes a big hit. Picked up by Life. Life sends it in. Goes to Arkansas. Going to be pressure by Kane, and now pressure by Worth. Oh, Daniger can't quite keep it in. And here it is picked up, and Daniger's going to chase it down. He's going to get there first, take it behind the net. Big pressure by Arkansas, and poked away by Arkansas, but Daniger stays on it, gets it out for the breakout pass to Lovin, and it is going to go into the neutral zone, picked up by Johnson. Johnson and Kane. Johnson over the Kane, and he backdoors it, and big shot by Johnson.
But
and
what a beautiful play. Wow.
Great play to move the puck, and a great move by the Arkansas goalie. So, pass over to Kane. Kane can't get it, so he backhands it back to Johnson. Really good opportunity there, but the goalie there for the stop. Can't say enough about this goalie's play. He's really doing a good job.
Really is, yep.
So Werner to take the drop, comes back to Kallenberger. Kallenberger out to D. D sends it in to Kallenberger. Kallenberger fighting for it on the far corner, comes out to Werner. Still no clear possession. Here come Arkansas. They get poked away by Johnson. Johnson sends it in. Arkansas manages to clear it out. Still can't get it out. They turn and skate it, and they get it into the zone, chased down by Life. Life's going to fight for it in the corner.
Job.
He comes up with it. Still fighting for it. Now Arkansas's got it, looking for a centering pass.
Oh, wow.
Cale Parker coming up big again. Point and blank shot there. Stayed on the ice, and he was able to poke it away. Now Arkansas is fighting for it at the blue line. Here comes Eric Life for it. And Arkansas comes up with it. Wide angle shot. Smothered by Cale Parker. 9:18 left to go in the period. Here's the replay. So fighting for it on the far side. Arkansas just comes up with it. It's really a shot down by the goal line. So easy grab for Parker, but he stayed focused on the pipes there. So drop to his left. Carden to take the drop. Looks like he's got Rob and Brackett out there with him. Carden, a left-handed shooter, takes it into the corner. Picked up by John Brown. John Brown skates around back of the net. Up to Brackett on the hash marks. He's looking for a breakout pass. Can't quite get it off. Pokes it out. Brackett just bulls the puck out, and Carden and Brackett both go down. Carden pokes it away. Picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler's looking for an outlet pass. Gets Rob over on the far side. Bounces in, and Carden's going to go in and fight for it. He's got it behind the back of the net. Loses it. Picked up by Rob. Rob's looking to center it, and Arkansas comes up with it, trying to clear it, but Brackett gets back and stops it. And, just bounces out by Arkansas. They're going to have to touch up. Spirit goes in to chase it. Still can't get it out, and picked up by Rob. Rob sends it back in, and we're offsides again. We've got to send it, clear it out, so they touch up, go back in. Picked up by Carden, but they're offsides again. A lot of back and forth across the blue line here. And so Arkansas's got it, looking for the cross-ice pass. Carden tips it away, and then Worth takes it in. Worth goes to his knees, but he's still fighting for it. Arkansas manages to pick it up behind the net, sends it out to Wheeler at the point. Wheeler with a shot, tipped away by Arkansas, comes into the near corner. Wyatt Worth to fight for it, picked up by Wheeler. He sends it on the near boards, picked up by Arkansas, fighting for it. And picked up by Kane. Kane steals it, going to the neutral zone to Worth.
Oh, nice
Worth
pass.
Across the blue line,
Wow.
dances around. Oh,
Wow.
my goodness.
Another great save by the
Great
Arkansas
save
goalie.
by that goalie. Wyatt Worth
And
dancing around two
What good
people.
movement from the
man.
Spirit, from Kane to Worth, and then Worth dangling around a couple guys there. Wow, it's pretty impressive.
And he gets a point-blank shot off. That glove side is shut-down goalie for him. Yeah, was that blocker side? Yeah, I think the kids might want to shoot blocker side from now on, like you said there, Brady, or Brad. Kane takes the drop, fights for it on the near board, helped by Worth, out to Shemp. Shemp's going to shoot it in, tapped away by Arkansas, into the near corner, fight by Kane. Kane comes up with it, Kane to Worth. Oh, comes out to Shemp. They get it across the blue line. Oh, poked away by Shemp. Excellent job. And here comes Arkansas. Oh, they got a little step behind the D there, but Shemp chases back, hustles to it, and keeps them from getting to it. Outlet pass to Lovin, Worth pokes it away with his skate, and here comes Brady Allen. He's got momentum. He's going to carry it in. He sends it into the behind the goal line, behind the net, picked up by Kane. Kane turns and shoots. Oh,
wow.
my goodness.
How did that not go in?
How did that not go in? Brady Allen's got it. He's going to, great pass over to to Gavin Lovin for the shot, but it goes wide, and here comes Arkansas. Brady Allen picks it up, backs it up out of the zone, and now picked up by Kane. Kane to Lovin. Oh, he tries to dangle through. Just out of the zone, offsides by the Spirit. They have to tag up. They go for a line change, and here comes Peters for some pressure on the puck. They bring it around the near side. Here comes Brady Allen looking to stop it. Oh, Gunnar Beaver comes over out of nowhere and pokes it down deep. Good hustle by Gunnar Beaver. Peters chases it on the far side. Beaver picks it up. He's going to just throw it in. Good job, tipped away by the Arkansas. Centering pass by Nick Lowe. Great job to send it in there. Tapped away by Arkansas and picked up. And at the blue line, bounces over Schimp's stick. At the blue line, Spirit touch up and go back in to put the pressure on. Gunnar Beaver with the fast feet does a great job of getting there. Picked up by Brady Allen. He just sends it in, but bad bounce off of a shin guard, sends it, and that's going to be icing. Premature pass there by the Arkansas player before he got across the red line to send it down for icing. So probably a good whistle for us. We get a break in the action.
I must say I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing out of the Spirit. I mean, really, the goalie down here on this end is standing on his head.
He is.
To keep this game tight.
He is. And but we're getting a lot of pressure, getting a lot of shots. And so let's see, Werner to take the drop. Johnson and Kallenberger in the crease. Arkansas comes up with it and gets it out. And, big poke away by Werner. And they send it deep into the corner. Going to be chased by Life, picked up by Daniger. He sends it up. Picked away by Arkansas in the corner. But breakout pass, Kallenberger to Werner. Tipped away by Arkansas. Life's got it in the neutral zone, but they turn it around, and here comes Arkansas. Good D by Life, but they drop it back and get a shot. Goes wide. Picked up by Kallenberger. Kallenberger skates it out. He's going to get some room. Headman pass to Werner. Tips back into the neutral zone. So, stolen away by Johnson.
Nice
Johnson
move.
sends it in deep. Chased by Kallenberger. Kallenberger in the neutral zone comes up with it, looking to center it. Centers it out for where a person should be, but it goes to Arkansas. Life keeps it in. He's at the at the far wall. Poked in by, we've got a whistle. I think that was a little tippy-tappy in and out of the neutral zone. Looks like behind the plate we had Life doing something. Didn't get our replay guy didn't hit it, but that was really behind the play.
There were two calls. It was a rough and a high stick.
Okay. So
well, it looks like we'll be even strength.
Even strength, 5-on-5, 2 people in the box. Eric Life for the Spirit, and obviously some criminal for the Arkansas players. But we're going to be 5-on-5, so no harm, no foul. Carden to take the drop. Brackett and Robb clog the crease. Carden picks it up on the far side, fighting for it in the corner. And they try to turn it away, and here come Arkansas. Headman pass up, but they can't quite get it. Down goes our defense. Arkansas is going to get there first. Look for the centering pass. Still can't quite get their hands on it. Cleared away by Calvin. Wheeler puts the pressure on, circled around by Arkansas. They try to get into the back door, far side, dropping it, but good pressure by John Brown, and he can't quite get it in. And they have to just send it into the near corner, fought by Wheeler. Arkansas comes up with it, not sure what the whistle is, but we came up with it behind the net. We'll see what the whistle was. It looks like it's net off again. And so, again.
Wow, it's way off.
What's that? Okay. Arkansas player ran into the net, knocked it off. So that's been I think that's at least our 5th or 6th Arkansas or just net off call. So drop is going to be out in the neutral zone. Tyler Kane, Worth, and Lovin out for it. We've got Wheeler and Brown at D. Tyler Kane takes the drop, picked away by Arkansas, and they send it in hard. Wheeler goes down hard, but he picks it right back up. Picked up in the corner, centering pass by Arkansas out to the point. They send it in. And a rebound. Cale Parker standing up big. stopping both of those. Picked up by Calvin Wheeler. He tries to clear it out. Calvin Wheeler fighting 2 or 3 white jerseys there. Here comes Kane. Kane to Lovin on the near side. Oh, just goes around and bounces off the board with a weird bounce, and they send it out, and that's going to be icing. So we'll get a drop down in front of the Arkansas goalie. And here we go, folks. 3:36 left in the second period, 2-0 in favor of the Spirit. Shots on goal, 15-14, so really evenly played here. And got to keep the pressure on.
Absolutely.
Shimp and Allen at the blue line. Kane to take the drop. He wins it, sends it towards goal. Arkansas picks it up, cycles it around, tries to rim it out. Picked up by Arkansas. Shimp fights for it here. Goes into the neutral zone. Picked up by Worth. Worth to Lovin. Lovin tries to get it in. Goes back out. Have to touch up on the offsides. Kane goes in hard to the wall to fight for it. Gets around him. Picked up by Worth. Worth sends it in and picked up by Arkansas. Really a lot of good stuck handlers out there on the ice here right now for both teams. Lovin comes up with it, and he's going to try to send it into Kane. Great look there, but tipped away by a skate. Goes around the far corner. Brady Allen's going to go fight for it. Brady Allen wins that battle, comes up with it, sends it to Kane. Oh, centering pass over to Lovin to Kane, and then back out of the blue line. Shimp sends it in, and finally cleared, and that's going to be icing by...
If it makes it.
No icing, didn't make it, so Shimp chases it down. No, it didn't make it to the goal line. And so he's got a clearing pass up to Worth. Worth backhands it in, and he goes for a change. Arkansas picks it up behind their net, bobbles it a little bit. Pressure by Lovin, and now pressure by Allen. Allen keeps it in. Great job, but goes in neutral zone. Shimp manages to pass it in the zone, back and forth across the blue line. Lovin fighting for it and comes up for it. Lovin, and he's got a shot and a rebound, and scrum in front. And the goalie finally just drops on it. Oh, big push by the Arkansas player on Lovin. And Peters goes in to help. See what happens here. I'd say Arkansas player is going to go to the box for that one. Here's the replay. So skates in, get a shot off. Couple of whacks at the puck. Puck was loose. No harm there, but looks like the Arkansas player was just trying to protect his goalie. Threw a hit on Lovin, I guess.
He did call it a roughing.
And they called it a roughing. Peters went in to help out his teammate. And so we're going to be on the power play here. Looks like we're going to start off with Carden, Johnson, Kallenberger, Daniger, and Allen at the blue line. Puck is dropped, picked up in the neutral zone. Heavy pressure by Arkansas. Like to see it. Pass out to Cale Parker, picked up by Brady Allen. Pressure by Arkansas, picked up by Johnson. Johnson swings it around. Cross ice pass to Carden. Carden through the neutral zone. He sends it cross ice to Kallenberger. Bounces into the near corner. Pressure by Kallenberger. He taps it away. He's looking to try to get it and center it, but picked up by Arkansas out to Daniger. Daniger throws it in hard. And a tip.
So
almost
close.
bounced in by Kallenberger. Carden fights for it. He wisely sends it back out to the point, back to Carden. Picked up by Kallenberger behind, back to Carden in the far corner. He tries to cross ice pass it and goes down. Just goes a little wide to Daniger. Daniger picks it up. He's got a little pressure on him. He takes it around the back of the net. He's got some room. And he has to hit the brakes on a tip. So here it comes. Picked up by Worth nearby, but comes out. Goes offsides on that one. Sorry, folks. It was right in front of us.
It was close.
Real close back and forth across the blue line, and we couldn't quite see it under the boards here. So actually probably a good thing. We get to get a line change out front real quick. So we're going to have our number one. This is our number one power play. Kane, Lovin, Worth, and Werner at D. He drops back. And 1 minute left in the period, 45 seconds left in the power play. Werner turns and takes it, near ice pass to Lovin. Lovin skates it in, tapping it around, goes back to Brown. Brown over to Werner, can't quite grab it, but he just sends it in hard. Worth's got the rebound, Worth the rebound, and a shot in, tipped away. Gavin Lovin grabs it, back over to Worth. Worth manages to off his drop
to Kane.
Feet, drop it over. Kane with his back to the puck, now he's fighting for it. He's going to grab it, and he's got a centering pass waiting around the back of the net, looking for someone to pass to or shoot. Oh, bounces off his shin pad there, and here comes Arkansas. They managed to clear it out. Little pressure here. John Brown goes back to pick it up. John Brown turns the corner, and he turns it and sends it over to Worth. Now Worth has got it. He's got Lovin, and 5-4, and a shot, and a goal!
Yes, with 1.9 on the clock.
At the buzzer.
Beautiful.
Worth turns the corner and hits the top right corner over the goalie's right shoulder. And great shot, great goal. Here's the replay, folks. So Worth skates it in, bounces around. He goes around the corner, comes up the crease, and everyone looks like they relaxed at the end of the series, or at the end of the shift, and Worth took advantage of it. So nice padding. 3-0, 1.9 left in the second period. And one quick drop here, and that's the end of the second period, folks. So we are going to have a Zamboni break, about 10-15 minutes here. Dayton, what'd you think of those first two periods?
You know, I thought it was a very exciting first two periods. I mean, both teams are playing really hard, really fast, really well. The Arkansas goalie's been doing outstanding, but we've gotten a few in. Kale also playing outstanding on our end.
I'm going to say that despite it being 3-0, this is a very close game.
It really is.
The skill level on both sides is really well matched. It's a fun game to watch. I hope everyone at home is enjoying it as much as we are. Now, granted, the fact that Dan and I are terrified right now by getting hit by a puck. If you take a look at us, we are literally standing with our heads over the top of the glass, 5 feet away from the rink. Any stray puck is going to hit us and this nice young lady over here. We're in a danger zone here. Frankly, we should be getting hazard pay, I think, to bring you this broadcast.
Yes. Yeah.
There's all kinds of black marks on the wall behind us.
Noel showing all the previous collateral damage.
So we are going to let you guys go for a quick break. And we'll be back after the Zamboni, folks.
All right.
Okay, everybody, we are back after the Zamboni break. Hope everybody was able to tune back in. We had a little Wi-Fi connectivity break, but we are about to start the the third period, and not sure what happened there. We had the puck drop, and then we had a real quick buzzer, and anyway, I think we're ready to start again.
I think let's try it again. See what happens.
Let's try it again. So here, yep. And here's the drop, Tyler Kane.
It is a real live instant replay.
And it happens again.
There must be something wrong with the clock, I'm guessing.
We are having some buzzer issues. We haven't even burned a second off of this. So we know the buzzer works. We can actually hear it. So, and there it goes again. So we're just waiting on a little technical issue here, getting that fixed up. Both teams on their feet. And we are, crowd yelling out to the players, which are literally only mere feet away, and talking to them, saying, don't clear the puck at us. Buzzer still works. Well, Dayton, a little bit of a recap here.
Yeah.
So we are starting the third period. We're ahead 3-0. We've got an 18-14 advantage in shots on goal. Some of the moms and dads were complaining that Scott wasn't doing an accurate job of shots on goal because they thought there was way more than that. Typical backseat stat keepers. What are you going to do? They're not working the booth here. They're not here in the trenches, dodging grenades.
I will say, with the fast pace of the game and all the shots we've seen, it does seem like
it does.
A long game. And it's going to seem even longer if we keep hearing this buzzer.
Yes, it will. So,
Maddie said, oh, so now they know how to play good through the first 2 periods.
so we are just waiting on some technical difficulties here. We've got at least 8 people over in the
And they're resetting the
in
clock.
the box trying to reset the clock. So we will keep you tuned in. Can you hold this for me real
Sure.
quick, Dayton? Thank you very much. Having a little technical difficulty on my own here. It's hard to hold hot chocolate and do play-by-play at the same time. You know, this is the sacrifices we make up here in the booth, right?
That's right.
So again, another quick shout out to Kurt Bussin. We miss him here in the booth.
Absolutely.
This has been a
Not just
fun
Kurt,
year.
Cal as well.
Oh yeah. Well, they miss Cal out on the ice.
Yeah,
We miss Kurt
yes,
in the
yes.
booth. There's 2 teams here. you know?
Yes, yes.
So this has been a really fun year to do this and
It has.
announce. And so
All
it looks
right.
like we've got a lot of little accuracy on the board here. 3-0, third period. Both teams on the ice. And we're about to drop the puck. And here we go for third period varsity hockey action. Semifinal game, Northwest Arkansas Spirit. Won by the Spirit, sent in by Dayton Lovin. I'm sorry, Gavin Lovin. Tyler Kane fighting in the corner. Lovin, Arkansas comes up with it. They're skating it out, and here they come near side. And shooting it in hard from the neutral zone, picked up by Daniger. Daniger backhands it out, bounces in the neutral zone, picked up by Arkansas. Arkansas coming out with a vengeance here, and skating through, and he loses the handle. Daniger throws it up the wall. Worth grabs it. Oh, now we've got a penalty. Looks like this happened behind the play a little bit. Nick Daniger gets a penalty. I'm gonna call that a tall kid penalty
Yeah,
again.
maybe so. I mean, he had a little shove on him to get him off the puck, but I didn't see anything in the play itself.
And it might have been after the play. Maybe that's why it got called.
Okay,
but
could be. Called
right
a
off the bat
cross-check.
here, we're going to be on penalty kill. Daniger in the box for 2 minutes. Daniger has had his penalty trouble earlier in the season, but frankly, last 6 or 7 games has done a tremendous job staying out of the box and playing good D.
Agreed.
So,
Last season, I joked that I had a theme song for him when he came to the penalty box.
yes, you did.
And it was Problem Child, but
Yep, but no, he's done a great job. So now Arkansas carries the puck around behind the net, looking for the cross-ice pass. Carden gets it and sends it the
Nice.
length of the ice, clears it out, and chased by Lovin. Lovin puts the pressure on. Here comes the Ice Hogs. They're trying to get it out, and it's going to be picked up by Brady Allen on the far side. He's going to turn, and he's going to send it the length of the ice. Tapped by Carden. Oh, that was one of those ones coming right at our face here. Cleared by John Brown. Here goes Lovin chasing, and he puts a little pressure on him. And he's got Carden waiting out on the near side. Gavin Lovin doing great work there in the corner, really fighting it out. And gets clear to Arkansas. They kill a minute of the penalty. Good job there by Gavin Lovin. Tipped wide, picked up by Brown. Oh, picked up by Arkansas. They turn it around. And Arkansas takes it in wide, hits the brakes, and looking for a Gretzky curl there. He's looking for a centering pass, goes behind the net. Arkansas behind the net, centering pass in, turns and shoots, can't quite get it through, and pressure by John Brown, and here's a little backhand pass, goes behind the net, picked up by Arkansas. And then now back behind it, they're trying to center it, good centering pass there, good shot. Cale Parker coming up big, comes around the other side. Here comes Arkansas, again pressure by Brady Allen. Oh, and there's a shot and a goal. So 24 seconds left to go in the penalty, and Arkansas breaks the ice and gets on the board. Here's the replay.
it looks like that was Cy Scott, a former
Was it?
Spirit player who actually scored that goal.
And so back and forth behind the net, and they finally managed to center it and catch Cale Parker off guard. And it is a 3-1 game, 12:48 left in the third period. Nickel Danner comes back on the ice. So John Werner to take the drop. Kallenberger puts a little pressure on. Johnson on the far side. Outlet pass out to Werner. Pressure by the Arkansas. Picked up. Johnson carries it in. Oh, can't quite get it in. Comes to Daniger. Daniger back up to Werner. Just gets it in and ticky-tacky back and forth across the blue line. It's going to be an offsides call, so drop right outside the zone. No line change for either team. Warner to take it and gets it and wins it back. Oh, Arkansas steps up and picks it up. And Shimp goes over to defend it. And, oh, big Shimp hit on the corner. And they get a shot off, but Cale Parker smothers it. So we're going to get a drop here to Cale Parker's right. Good little snapshot right there in front of Cale, but again, Cale's ready for it on the replay. Wholesale line changes by both teams. So Rob, Carden, and Brackett are the forwards. Life and Brown as D. Picked up, dropped around in the front, and goes around back behind the net, picked up by John Brown. John Brown's going to send it up to Rob. Rob looking to outlet pass, comes to Carden. Carden in the neutral zone, picked up by Arkansas. They turn and go, and they've got some momentum. Gets in front, backhand shot,
Nice
smothered
save
by Cale. You know, really good job. Number 22.
How do you pronounce their name? Shu?
Great job by number 22, Shu, one of the twins. Skates it in there hard, and they're always a force to be reckoned with, this Arkansas team, Dayton.
Oh, they're not twins.
They're not twins? Oh, I'm sorry. They're just brothers? Okay. So picked up by Worth around the corner. He takes it behind the back of the net, looking to break it out. He sends it out long. Oh, and here is Tyler Kane.
Kane.
All alone.
With an opportunity.
He's got an opportunity here, and
he
he
scores.
buries it. Dances in front of the goalie. Sends it 5-hole. Goalie never really had a chance to react to it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful goal.
4-1.
So who had that outlet pass there? So great outlet pass, Tyler Kane across the red line in a cherry picking position. And man, you're just not going to beat Tyler Kane one-on-one against the goalie like that.
Yeah, Tyler Kane grew up with a brother who was a goalie, and so
Oh,
he
yeah.
just loved to put those moves on.
Spent his whole life learning for that moment right there.
When you got a brother who's a goalie, you got lots of practice
Yeah,
at home, so you don't
absolutely.
miss those things.
Yeah, and an older brother, no less, so you really want to beat him.
Yeah.
Puck is dropped, picked up by Skibinski. He sends it in. Peters and Beaver give chase. Comes out to Brady Allen. Brady Allen sends it back in. Picked up by Peters. Peters back to Skibby. Skibby shoots it across the crease. Daniger comes in to pick it up. Big hit by Peters in the corner. Picked up by Arkansas. They're trying to get a hold of it and get it out. Still fighting for it in the far corner there. Peters manages to interrupt it, and we've got a penalty.
Yeah, I think Peter's going to go to the box, I
Yeah,
believe.
for
High
that
stick,
first
it looks
hit,
like.
I think it's an elbowing. It was that first hit, I imagine, and that might be a little bit of a tall guy hit too.
Let's see. Oh, it is elbow.
Elbowing,
Sorry.
yep.
He lifted his arm up. At first, I thought it was high stick, but you
Yeah.
are correct.
So elbowing on Peters. Again, might be a little bit of a tall person because the guy was right about elbow level. Zon Warner takes the drop on the penalty kill. Johnson out there with them. Here comes the Shoe brothers. And Shimp with the big hip check. Shoe fights through it. Gets it behind the back of the net. Looking for that centering shot out to the point. Point's going to shoot it. Big bouncing shot goes in. Gets around behind the goal line. Back out to the blue line. Looking for the shot. Drops it back for the D. Big shot goes in. Cale Parker there for the stop. Behind the net, trying to center it, trying to get it. We've got a goal.
No,
Not
another
sure
high
what
stick.
that is.
Another high stick.
Who was that on?
Looks like it's
that
going
was
on Arkansas.
Arkansas. So, well, we're going to be 4-on-4 for 1:29, and then the Spirit will have a 30-second power play. So, must have been a stick lift that went into a face mask there. That happens a lot around the net, especially when everyone's fighting in a phone booth there trying to get their stick on the puck. So get a little bit of a line change out here. Johnson and Werner, Shimp and Brown. Puck is dropped. Picked up by Brown behind the back of the net. He cycles it back to Shimp. Shimp in the far corner. He's going to skate it. He's got some room. He goes ahead, hits the brakes. Oh, poked away by Arkansas. Oh. Up and out of play, hits one of the Spirit players on the bench and bounces back in. So we're going to have a drop, looks like center ice. Still 4-on-4. Arkansas skating hard. They are not giving up.
Nope.
They are putting everything into it. Even though they're pretty tired, they are not giving up. So puck over to Shemp. Shemp turns the corner, gets it into the zone, and throws it deep and chases it. Got Zon Werner in front of the net. Shemp looking to center it. Shemp skating around, cycles it back for Johnson. Centering pass goes to Arkansas. Here comes Arkansas, chased by Werner, and he's going to send it in deep. He was obviously a defenseman that wanted no part of going across the blue line further than 3 feet. Picked up by John Brown. He brings it around, and John's going to take it. He's got a little bit of room, so he skates through, gets it into the neutral zone, sends it deep. Chased by Zon Werner into the near corner, and he puts a little pressure on. They go corner-to-corner pass, and they send it out. They're trying to get a breakout here. Again, 4-on-4 hockey, and we are chased around behind the net, and I'm not sure what this was. Icing, I guess? Yeah?
Yeah, it's even strength, so if he
even
was...
strength icing, so... All right, 22 seconds left in 4-on-4. Then we're going to be 30 seconds of power play. We have Carden and Kallenberger as forwards, Daniger and Life as defensemen. Carden to take the drop. He sends it into the corner. Arkansas goes to pick it up. Here comes Carden. Carden's got it around the back of the net. Carden's looking for a shot. Carden takes a shot, bounces out to the corner. He bounces it out to Daniger. Daniger with a big shot, goes in, goes wide. Here near side to Life. Life sends it into the corner. Picked up by Arkansas. Big fight by Kallenberger over on the near side, trying to get it out. And Arkansas just sends it the length. We are now on power play. That was a icing because it was 4-on-4. And now we are on power play, 4-1 game, 9:06 in the third period. And we've got the white sweater line out again. Kane, Lovin, and Worth with Brown and Werner. So this is our first line power play. What happened there?
Daniger had a little trouble getting off the ice there, so hopefully he's okay.
Worth over to Werner. Werner in the the far side sends it into the shin guards of Arkansas. Werner comes up with it. A little bit of a trip. Oh, tipped away by Arkansas. Here comes Arkansas. And no tripping on that. Big shot. Stopped by Cale Parker. Sent out by Werner. Picked up by Kane. Kane to Lovin. Offsides. Stopped at the blue line, and now we are even strength. Sent in by Worth. Worth chases it down in the corner. Arkansas's got it. Takes around back of the net. Forced on pressure by Kane, trying to send it out. Picked up by Worth. Worth with momentum just takes it out of the zone. Good idea to just set it back up. He's got a little time here, and he cross-ice pass to Lovin. Lovin tips it into the zone. He tries to take it, but it gets tipped at the blue line. John Brown with a big hit there to keep it in. Arkansas comes up with the loose puck, and here comes one of the Shoe brothers, and they go deep into the corner, and John Brown's got it. Oh, still comes out to Arkansas player, and they just send in, oh, big tip there. Hate to see that. Lovin into the center to Worth. I'm sorry, that's Brackett. Brackett's got the puck going in. He's got it in the far corner fighting for it. Still looking for possession. Brackett with the big hit there. Arkansas comes up with it, comes out to the far point. Eric Life sends it in behind the net. That's Brackett behind the net looking for a centering pass. Brackett's got it. Brackett's looking for a pass. And it is a little shot into Gage Robb with the backhand. Nicely done. Brackett with the assist. All started with a good clearing in pass by Life. Sent in behind. Brackett fights for it. Looks up. Sends it to Robb. Robb grabs it. I believed it to be backhand, and he backhands it in for the 5th goal. Good job by both of them. And we are 5-1. 7:24 left in the game. Winner of this game goes on to the championship game tomorrow.
1 p.m.
At 1 p.m., folks.
And there'll be one game after us between Wichita and Carriage Club
to see who
determines who the opponent will be from the winner of this game. Or for the winner of this game.
Timeout by Arkansas, probably to give their players a little rest. They all sit on the bench because this is their 4th game in 24 hours. And so Coach Norman giving his boys a little talk there. The 2 goalies having a chat there. And so we wait for the timeout to end. So, got to say, again, Arkansas still crashing every puck, fighting for every loose puck, really putting that effort. A lot of the bounces going the Spirit way here. Couple of really good goals. But I got to say, with 7.5 minutes left in this game, I don't think I'd let up because I think Arkansas could put some goals on the board really fast.
Absolutely. This is a good team we're playing, and obviously they know they have to do something here if they want to get to the championship. So I think they're going to keep the pressure up.
So Major Carden dances out at the dot, doing figure skating moves as he's wont to do. Looks like we've got Rob and who's our forward? Brackett and Carden out for the drop, and timeout's over. Here comes Arkansas. The Shoe brothers are out there. That's a dangerous combination.
Yeah, so at our last game, a parent in the box for Arkansas said their mother refers to them as her left shoe and her right shoe, since they're both wings, left wing and right wing.
Nice. Carden fights to get the puck into the zone, but it gets bounced away. Carden's got it at the blue line, back to Daniger. Oh, Daniger whiffs on it, and we have a breakaway. Eric Leif's got the angle, and he's going to chase him down. Oh, Eric Leif. Eric Leif's going to draw the penalty on that one, but that was really a good job.
Yep.
Eric Leif chased him down. I mean, he turned in the afterburner there, and here's the replay. And I'm going to give Eric Leif a lot of credit. He's going to get the penalty on that one, but yeah, that was just good defense right there. So, excuse me a second here.
Good D, Eric!
And I am back. And so, here we go.
Wow, he was not in the act of shooting, but he wasn't in the act of shooting, but the refs apparently are awarding him a penalty shot.
They are going to give him a penalty shot. And so, okay, interesting enough, we have got a penalty shot. Exciting play in the game of hockey here. So because he was taken down in the act of shooting, they are going to get a penalty shot. Cale Parker comes out of the crease, and he stops it! Cale Parker! Little dramatic pause there.
Cale didn't appear like he knew where the puck was.
But Cale was a smart enough goalie to just stand still. Don't move.
And sure enough, he did save it, even though
and our replay specialist, the only job he has is to push a button, but he was too busy cheering for that great save by Cale Parker to get the replay. So puck is dropped. Zon Werner takes it around the back of the net. Comes to Wheeler. Wheeler up to Kallenberger. Kallenberger with the outlet pass. Can't quite get it. And a wide throw in by Arkansas. They are fighting for the puck. Picked up by Arkansas. Fought on by Werner and Johnson behind the back of the net. Arkansas still fighting hard. And here comes Wheeler. Kallenberger out of the zone. And Kallenberger putting the pressure on. Arkansas trying to gather up. Oh, they misplay it. Picked up by Kallenberger. Kallenberger tries to keep it in. Good effort there by Kallenberger. Keep it in. Big shot by John Brown. Kallenberger skates off for a change. Puck goes on the far side. Picked up by Arkansas, and here they come. They hit the brakes, trying to regroup. Cross ice pass over this side. Diagonal pass in the middle, and they take it into the zone, and they get a shot off. But it is bounced away by Cale Parker. John Brown grabs it, and he's going to reverse course. He's fighting in the far corner, trying to get it out. Picked up by Johnson. Outlet pass to Werner into the neutral zone. Picked up by Arkansas. Interrupted by Werner. Going to be picked up by Arkansas. Wheeler gets a good bounce off of the ref. And Nick Lowe's got it. He centers it up to Werner. Oh, intercepted by Arkansas. And, Arkansas dances in. And great D by John Brown to keep a shot from going, but it does trickle to Cale Parker for probably a shot on goal. Here's the replay. And yeah, I think he managed to get it in, but it was D'd up by Brown and just trickled to Cale. So we're going to have a drop to Cale's right. It's going to be Peters on the center, Skibby on the wall, and Nick Lowe in the center. Puck goes to Skibby on the wall. Skibby's got the outlet pass, but interrupted by Arkansas. Bounced off Nick Lowe and goes behind the net. Trying for a centering pass by Arkansas. Peters has got it. Passed up to Brady Allen. Brady Allen over to Skibinski. Skibinski in the neutral zone. gets it to the red line, and he sends it in. And pressure by Nick Lowe and Peters, forcing Arkansas to take it into the far corner. They hit the brakes. Lots of pressure by, just over the stick of Nick Lowe there. Would have been a great opportunity at a quick shot. Deed up here, Arkansas skates it in. Brady Allen pushes him to the right, to the outside. Centering pass there, comes out to the point. Arkansas with a shot in, interrupted by the Spirit. Nick Lowe D's up, forces a quick shot. Shemp sends it out, it goes the length of the ice. That is going to be an icing call if it gets there, and it does. So call will come all the way back down for a drop to Cale Parker's right. Both teams take an opportunity to get a line change. Who do we have out here? Looks like the Lovin Kane Worth line. Life and Daniger out at D. Drop's going to go to Kane. Kane wins it up. It gets picked up by Arkansas. They turn for a quick shot. Life's got it in the corner. Life sends it up the wall, picked up by Daniger, up the wall again, and it trickles out and chased by Kane and Lovin. Both of them trying to get there and interrupt the shot, and they fight for it around the back of the net. And Worth is going to come up with it in the corner to Kane. Kane to Worth. Worth
nice
with a shot. Just goes off the shoulder of the goalie. Back to Kane in the corner, goes around the back of the net to Lovin. Lovin's looking for an outlet pass. Worth back to Lovin. And Lovin's fighting for it in the corner. Worth has it. Worth gets Kane behind the net. Kane circles back around behind the net. Back to Worth. Worth comes over to the corner. Worth sends it out to Daniger. Daniger drops. And here is a breakaway, and he takes a shot. Cale Parker there for the stop.
Nice save. Good
Beautiful
positioning
save.
there.
Looks like Cale might have lost his breath when he took that cannon in his gut.
Yeah, that was a hard shot.
So, and great breakaway opportunity by Arkansas, and he just wound up and took about a 25-foot shot. I never saw the puck. That was a hard shot.
It was a bullet.
And but Cale Parker there for it. Carden takes the drop. Puck comes around behind the net with Arkansas, and Calvin Wheeler's going to go to the box for hooking. The minute clock hasn't started yet. So technically that penalty never happened if the clock didn't start, right? That's what I'm going to go with. Calvin Wheeler in the box. We're going to be on the penalty kill here. So we've got Carden and Brackett and Brown and Daniger. And looks like Gage Rob's going to skate off. So again, penalty kill here for 2 minutes, 3:40 left in the game, 5-1. One back to John Brown. John Brown sends it behind the net. John Brown fighting for it. He sends it out to the point, bounces out. A little pressure by Brackett and comes back up to the blue line. Brown fighting for it, keeps it in the neutral zone. Tip tap back and forth by Arkansas. They skate it in, get a shot off. Gloved by Cale Parker. I think that was going high. But
Yeah, it was a little high.
Cale Parker doing the right thing by stopping everything that comes anywhere near him, which is what he and Zane do.
Especially on a penalty kill.
Absolutely. Minute 40 left in the penalty kill. 3:20 on the clock. 5-1 in the third period. And wide outside shot carried around, looking for a centering pass. Arkansas turns and shoots. Again, another centering pass. Bound behind the back of the net, hits the brakes, turns around looking for it, out to the point. Point's going to send it in. Big booming shot goes wide, hits the boards, picked up by Arkansas. Arkansas again looking for the centering shot. Cale Parker tight on the pipe there, not letting anything through. Puck sitting there, and now picked up by Arkansas, and Arkansas's got an empty net. That player right there, I think he was behind the goal line, tried to just flip it up in the air and maybe bounce it off Cale Parker's back. Smart play by him.
We have seen some crazy shots like that that have actually been successful.
And good on him for having the wherewithal to see that was open for him. Stoppage of play here. 2:46, 1 minute left in the penalty. Arkansas does have a sixth shooter out there, so an empty net. Zon Werner takes the puck, and he sends it the length of the ice, so it is going to go the length of the ice. And good job, Zon. And here comes Arkansas. They do have an empty net. They are coming up, poked away by Rob, picked up by Arkansas, poked away by Warner poked away to Arkansas. Arkansas looking for the, big hit, and we're going to go for that. Big hit on him. So let's recap what just happened here. Big hit by Shimp on an Arkansas player in the course of play, and then in retaliation, an Arkansas player came and laid a big hit on Shimp. So we'll see what that is. I can't imagine that retaliation hit's going to get anything less than a major.
Let's see what he does here.
But Shimp went for the initial hit, and so we'll have 4 players on the ice for Spirit for that. And Arkansas, no, we'll have 3 players because we've got Calvin Wheeler in the box. So we're going to have 3. And
it is a 2 and 10 for sure.
Arkansas did send a second player into the box. They did, right? 2?
Yes.
And so that's a 2 and a 10 on Arkansas. So it's going to be...
They did give him a 5-minute major for that.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4 on... It'll be 4 on 4, right? Or 4 on 3? No, because we've got Calvin in the box, and now we have Shimp in the box.
They call those coincidentals.
So it might still be 5 on 4 if those are coincidental. So that looks to be what we've got on the ice is 5 on 4. So still on the penalty kill for another, well, the rest of the game, basically.
So then it should be 4 on 3.
And so we're still trying to figure out the penalties here, folks. I apologize. So we had a roughing call on Shimp. That's 2 minutes. We had a 5-minute major on the Arkansas player for the retaliation hit, and he was sent off the ice to the locker room. We have 4 on 3 right now. So this is going to be some wide open hockey here. 5-1, 2+ minutes left. Nickel Daniger sends it out and sends it back in behind the back of the net. Nickel Daniger, he sends it the length of the ice and chased by Kane. Kane's going to get there first behind the back of the net, and Kane with some momentum circles it back around and cycles it. So this is an interesting 4-on-3 hockey. There's a lot of room out there, Dayton.
Yes, there is.
Cross ice pass to Shu. Shu hits the brakes, looks for a trailer. Hits him on the other side there, D'd up by Daniger. Daniger's going to end up with the puck here, pokes it around behind the net. Daniger's going to get there, and he's got momentum, and he sends it to the neutral zone, and going to push it back in. Life's going to send it back out into the neutral zone. Arkansas trying to gather up. Poked away by Kane. Kane fights for it, can't quite get it, and then Eric Life's got it. Now we're 4 on 4. So we're 4 on 4 for another minute, and then 20 seconds of power play. So Nick Daniger settles it down, and he sends it the length of the ice, and basically gives it to Arkansas. Arkansas D-to-D pass, pressure by Werner, and now we're looking at it, bounces way up in the air, and Werner's going to get there first, and he turns and sends it, bounced off of an Arkansas player, picked up by Arkansas. They dance through. And Eric Life is going to go for another penalty. Yikes. Okay, let's recap, folks. We are 4 on 4. Now we're going to be 4 on 3 again for the rest of the game. Eric Life got caught for a hook there. Guy was just going behind him, and as he skated by, Eric tried to poke the puck away, got called for a hook.
And that's why he doesn't play soccer anymore.
And so now we're 4 on 3 again. A lot of wide open ice here, folks. 53 seconds left. Spirit do have a 5-1 lead. Brady Allen takes it behind the net. Brady Allen fighting for it. He manages to backhand it out the length of the ice, and I think that's actually on goal. Nope, a little bit wide. Arkansas gathers up, settles it down, comes in through the neutral zone. Passes it forward. Brady Allen goes over with a big hit. Picked up by Arkansas. Skating it in wide. Looking for the centering pass. Does get a centering pass, but batted away by Arkansas. And we've got a penalty. Arkansas hooking heavily. I believe we're going to see some 3-on-3 hockey. Very NHL-like
for about 20 seconds.
For about 20 seconds, we're going to see some 3-on-3 NHL overtime hockey. Lots of room here. And so, okay, who do we have out on the ice here? We have got John Brown, Brady Allen,
And Lowe.
and Nick Lowe. Like to see this. Like putting Nick Lowe in this position here. This is a good, he's one of our star freshmen coming up. He's got 3 great years of hockey ahead of him. And I like putting him in this position at the end of the game, get him some experience. Just like this, he grabs the puck, turns the corner and goes. Dances
nice
around,
move.
splits the defense, plays it off of his foot. Smart enough to cycle it back around. Nick Lowe being the entire penalty kill here. Great job by the Spirit to come up with a win. And folks, we are going to the championship game tomorrow.
1 p.m.
At 1 p.m. playing for the Mid-America High School Hockey League's championship. Folks, thanks for tuning in. I know there was a long wait. I appreciate you coming. And 5-1 win. Both teams tapped their sticks at each other. No handshake lines these days because of COVID, but the teams still a lot of sportsmanship. And like I said, these teams know each other quite a bit, so they go ahead and mingle a little and tap some fists, and that was a great game, folks. It was a lot tighter than the score looked.
Yes, it actually was. It was a very good game. Both teams played really solid offense and defense.
Absolutely. And so we will see you later, folks. Thanks for tuning in. All the folks that we had all across America listening to the game, and we will see you tomorrow, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank
folks.
you.